Hello to you on the new channels that are modest blast definitions in all areas. If you like the video, click on the subscription and admired for video. The University of Nebraska-Lincoln, commonly referred to as Nebraska, UNL or NU, is a public research university located in Lincoln, Nebraska, United States. It is the state's oldest and largest university and the flagship university of the University of Nebraska system. The university was chartered by the legislature in 1869 as a land-grant university under the 1862 Memorial Act, 2 years after Nebraska's statehood into the United States. Around the turn of the 20th century, the university began to expand significantly, hiring professors from Eastern schools to teach in the newly organized professional colleges, while also producing groundbreaking research in agricultural sciences. The Nebraska method of ecological study developed here during this time, which pioneered grassland ecology and laid the foundation for research in theoretical ecology for the rest of the 20th century. The university is organized into 8 colleges, located on 2 campuses in Lincoln with over 100 classroom buildings and research facilities. Its athletic program, called the Cornhuskers, is a member of the Big Ten Conference. The Nebraska football team has won a total of 46 conference championships, and since 1970, 5 national championships. The women's volleyball team has won 3 national championships along with 8 other appearances in the Final Four. The Husker football team plays its home games at Memorial Stadium, selling out every game since 1962. The stadium's current capacity is about 92,000 people, larger than the population of Nebraska's 3rd largest city. History. The University of Nebraska was created by an act of the Nebraska State Legislature in 1869, 2 years after Nebraska reached statehood. The school was given a mission to afford to the inhabitants of the state the means of acquiring a thorough knowledge of the various branches of literature, science, and the arts. The school received an initial land grant of about 130,000 acres, 53,000 hectares, and the campus construction began with the building of University Hall in its first year. By 1873, the University of Nebraska had offered its first 2 degrees to its first graduating class. The school remained small and suffered from a lack of funds until about 20 years after its founding, when its high school programs were taken over by a new state education system. From 1890 to 1895, enrollment rose from 384 to about 1,500. A law school and a graduate school were also created at about this time period, making it the first school west of the Mississippi to establish a graduate school. By 1897, the school was 15th in the nation in total enrollment. Through the turn of the 20th century, the school struggled to find an identity as both a pragmatic, frontier establishment and an academic, intellectual institution. It also developed a competitive spirit in the form of a debate team, a football team first called the Cornhuskers in 1901, and the arrival of fraternities and sororities. In 1913-14, a fierce debate ensued over whether to keep the university in downtown Lincoln or to move it out of town. The issue was not resolved until a statewide referendum sided with the downtown plan. After purchasing property downtown, the school experienced a building boom, both on the new property and on the farming campus. The school would not experience another boom until the late 1940s, when the sudden arrival of thousands of soldiers returning from the war for an education forced the school to seek further expansion. Administration and organization. Organizations governing bodies. University of Nebraska is governed by the Board of Regents. The board consists of 8 voting members elected by district for 6-year terms, and 4 non-voting student regents, 1 from each campus, who serve during their tenure as student body president. The board supervises the general operations of the university, and the control and direction of all expenditures. Faculties and schools. The university today has 9 faculties, which offers more than 150 undergraduate majors, 20 pre-professional programs, 100 graduate programs, and 275 programs of study. College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources, College of Architecture, College of Arts and Sciences, College of Business Administration, College of Education and Human Sciences, College of Engineering Hickson Light, College of Fine and Performing Arts, College of Journalism and Mass Communications, College of Law. UNL also offers programs at its campus from other University of Nebraska institutions, including the University of Nebraska at Omaha College of Public Affairs and Community Service, the University of Nebraska Medical Center Colleges of Dentistry and Nursing, and the Peter Kiewit Institute managed in partnership with the University of Nebraska at Omaha. Campus Hamilton Hall. In 1869, the original University of Nebraska campus was laid out on 4 city blocks and comprised one building called University Hall. Currently, the university has 2 campuses, totaling 2,815 acres, 1,139 hectares, City Campus, which is just north of downtown Lincoln, and south of the old Nebraska State Fairgrounds, and East Campus, which is approximately 2 miles east-northeast of City Campus. Both of the campuses have an institute area and a residential area. The institute area consists of the departments, headquarters, governing body, research institutes, well-equipped laboratories, theaters, auditoriums, recreation centers, fraternity and sorority housing, power plants, facilities and managements. Institute area occupies 613 acres, 248 hectares, combining both the campuses. However, the larger part is the residential district, which consists of student housing, residential apartments, and on-campus living for faculties in apartments or individual cottages. Water supply management located in the residential district supplies water throughout the campus. Remote sensing located in East Campus, rail management factory in City Campus, and some other remote research centers on telecommunications and wireless technology are also located in residential districts of the campus. Parks and recreation places inside the Unnell City Campus and East Campus is a part of the residential area of the university. Beside the 2 main campuses, Unnell also operates the Unnell Technology Park on the north side of Lincoln. The park covers an area of 25 acres, 10 hectares. It is supplied by some laboratories on artificial intelligence. The Technology Park was launched in 1997 as a joint effort of the University of Nebraska, private sector investors, and the University of Nebraska Foundation. Major campus expansion. In January 2010, the university acquired a 249-acre, 101 hectares, property north of City Campus that formerly was used to host the Nebraska State Fair. Plans for redevelopment include an $800 million expansion called the Nebraska Innovation Campus, which is designated to house agricultural biotechnology and other life science research. Unions. Nebraska Union. Nebraska Union is the student union located on the southern part of City Campus. Many services are offered to the students, including dining, computer labs, and other recreational activities, while the lower level of the union houses the university bookstore. The Nebraska Union also provides space for student organizations, and events and speakers, as well as holding offices for the Daily Nebraskan and the student government. The union is home to the Greek Affairs Office and the Women's Center. The Rotunda Gallery showcases various student artwork. In spring 2006, the student body voted to finance an expansion to the Nebraska Union, including adding new space for the University Culture Center, formerly in a different building. Nebraska East Union is located on East Campus and offers similar student services as the Nebraska Union. The Loft Gallery provides space for community and student artwork. Performing arts venues. The Light Center for Performing Arts is a performing arts venue used primarily for orchestra concerts and theater performances. The Mary Reapma Ross Media Arts Center is a 2-screen theater located on the Unnell City Campus. It features primarily art house and independent films and documentaries. The Howell Theater, Studio Theater, and Lab Theater are home to the performances of the Johnny Carson School of Theater and Film. Other points of interest: International Quilt Study Center and Museum. Architecture Hall, formerly the university's library and now home of its architecture program, is the oldest building on campus. This historic structure is linked to the old law building via glass connecting space, known as the Link. Since the early 1920s, Unnell has been the home of the headquarters of the National Society of Pershing Rifles, a military fraternal organization for college-level students. This is in recognition of General John J. Pershing, an 1893 New Law School graduate and former professor of military science and tactics, who created Compania, a competitive drill team, for the University of Nebraska's Cadet Corps in 1891. The drill team won the national competitive drills in 1892, changed its name to the Varsity Rifles when it became a recognized fraternal organization in 1893, and finally changed its name again to the Pershing Rifles in 1894. UNL rededicated the Military and Naval Science Building as the John J. Pershing Military and Naval Science Building on April 20, 2006. The International Quilt Study Center is on East Campus and will be LEED certified. The Maxwell Arboretum located on East Campus is part of the Nebraska Statewide Arboretum. There are several research centers on physics like the Brace Laboratory, Center of Materials and Nanoscience. High-equipped laboratories are provided in Hamilton Hall, which is the department, as well in Chemistry Institute. Othermer Hall houses the College of Engineering Dean's Office, the Department of Chemical and Biomolecular. Just a reminder, please subscribe to the channel for new follow-up videos and click on the impressive video to encourage.